ones are 120.
And then the games?
The games are 5.
Okay.
Pearl, come. Where are your manners?
Okay.
Find your manners. Come on. Sit. Now.
You know these are reproduction?
No clue. He didn't tell me.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Hiya. Pins, magnets, gaming systems, games, jackets, gloves.
You know how much the PS2 is?
That will be 120.
Okay. Oh, you did say that. My bad.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, all except this VR headset here are like 120.
Same with the Switch?
Yes. Huh? 20. 10.
Would you just sell one control? There'll be a game in the control lefts.
I don't know how much it would be just for the guy's not home right now.
Could offer you 10.
Sure.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay. Yeah. You could probably use Funko. That'd be the first thing I'd do.
All right. You know if it works?
I don't. I haven't used it in years, so I have no idea.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Sure.
You know how much he's asking on the pops?
I think he's asking $2 each.
Okay. There's lots of cool stuff. Aw. The Slinky. And this is nice.
Did you find your room?
Sorry, I don't have any more. I must have had it in the case. I have the case, but I don't have the cartridges, so.
Dang it.
Yeah. So she just came up on the 3 days.
How much are your pops?
$2 each.
Okay. All of them?
Each.
Okay. And then how much are your games? I know we said 5 on that, but
Yeah. This one?
yeah, it's 5, right? Or 10. Sorry, you
10.
said 10.
Yeah, 10. These you can take for 2 each as well.
That's all the games, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's all that. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's fine. That's already 81, okay, but we could probably work something once we're done with this,
Yeah.
okay? You said the game was $2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one was 5.
10. Yeah.
So we're looking at 175 total, but how about we do 160?
150.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Do you take Zelle or
Yes.
Venmo?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good morning, everyone. Back with another video. I wanted to start the video off a little differently. Normally I have like an intro and then it goes to the live footage, but this time I wanted to try just doing the live footage first and then going to the recap right after that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the live footage that I provided. There wasn't that much, but I did capture the best sale. Honestly, this pickup that I had today, that one sale, is probably one of the best. It's not the best, but it's probably one of the best pickups I've ever had. For just a single sale. So super excited. I can't wait to show you guys, and let's do it. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with the boring stuff for some people. I did pick up these 2 t-shirts for $1 a piece. I'm delving into clothing only because I know some of them can be valuable. Here's another one. So $1 a piece, I mean, I'll take the risk on that. At another sale they had this these sealed kites. So there's a Spider-Man one, it's sealed. There's a Ninja Turtle one, and then there's also a Yu-Gi-Oh one. This is the first one I saw, so I was like, how much do you want for them? They said $1 a piece. And then there was a toy bin, and I looked through it and I saw this Transformer in there, pretty cool. And then I also saw this Spidey Tech Deck skateboard thing, so I picked them up. Some Tech Deck stuff has some value, so I decided to throw that in. So for the whole thing I paid $3, and that's not that big of a risk. Hopefully I can sell one of these kites and make my money back. I don't really know much about the kites though. At another sale I picked up this jar of toys. I just looked through them, like there's a Ninja Turtle right there, Scooby-Doo figures, and there's a Piccolo right there, and a Furby. So I saw there was enough interesting stuff in here to pick it up, so I did. Unfortunately, this Ninja Turtle one is missing a limb, but I'm hoping I can make my money back. This was just $5, so I figured it was worth the risk, and hopefully there's something awesome in here that can make my money back in this. Right, at another sale, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. It does come with the box though, so that's a nice add-in. There's this Panasonic PV41 palm quarter. So I try to look at comps. I couldn't find anything. If I find something, I'll put it right here. But I thought it was interesting, and then I asked her how much, and she said $5 with the box and everything, manuals. I did ask if if it worked, and she said she wasn't sure, and that's why she was selling it for $5. Here's the actual camera. So it's kind of one of those old school ones. It came with the case, manuals, and everything's in there. So hopefully it ends up working, and hopefully it ends up being a good flip. I mean, the worst case scenario, I have to donate it and I wasted $5. But hopefully it ends up working and it's a little profit. Speaking of cameras, I picked up another camera, this little bundle right here, and it also came with the manual. It's a Kodak Easy Share, and it also came with film, sealed film, which I thought was pretty cool. And then here's the actual camera. So I did say, how old is the camera? They said they weren't sure. I asked him, you know, how much did he want for it, and he's like, you know what, you can take it for $5. And I said, okay. $5 for a camera is a good enough risk, because most cameras at least sell for $20, $25. So it's like a come up of $20, more or less. I mean, I might regret it later, maybe, but you never know. At another sale, they had some sealed product. I think they took advantage of the abridged retail system and bought some of these for cheap, and they were trying to sell them. So I asked how much they were, and $3 a piece. So I did get the Inside Out figures, Bing Bong, and then I did get Disgust. But I would have bought more, but the problem was I was out of money, and I really only had $6 left in my wallet, and he did not take online pay methods like Zelle or Venmo. So unfortunately, I had to leave the rest of them there. There was some Monster High dolls, and some of those could have value, but unfortunately, again, I was out of money, and he didn't take any cash app type of payment. So unfortunately, I had to leave the rest there, and it was kind of late in the day, so I was like I was really tired. All right, at another sale, I only picked up 2 things. I might regret picking them up. I did pay $10 each, and I think that was a little high. Actually, the funny thing is, I bought this at the sale. Down the street there was another guy, and I was walking up with him because there was a couple of sales in a row. And he's like, "Where did you get those?" "Oh, I got them from the guy down there." He's like, "I just sold it to him," and he sold it to him for $5. He sold it to me for $10, so it's like a $5 profit for him. I mean, it worked out for him, right? But I did get this Harley Davidson 1929 bank. So don't know much about it. They are like in new condition, so hopefully they end up being worth my pickup, and I get hopefully at least make my money back on these. I did really think they were really cool, and sometimes Harley Davidson stuff keeps its value or goes up in value. Okay, this is one of the sales you should have seen. There was some video game items here. It was crazy thing is, I drove by, it was a curb cul-de-sac, and from my car it looked like they didn't have much, and then from the corner of my eye I saw a green case, and obviously that's always Xbox, usually. Sometimes it's Leapfrog, but I got off my car and went, and then come to my surprise, it was an N64 and stuff. Now the N64, she was asking way too much. It was $120, but there was a couple games in there and a controller. So I picked up a few games for Xbox, for GameCube, and for N64, all for $65. So hopefully ends up being good. And then I left Mario Kart there because it looked off to me. Like it looked like it was a repro. It looked like it was a repro. And I think one of the games I got here might be a repro. I have to open it and see. Hopefully it's not. But I'm gonna start, without further ado, let me show you. So let me start off with the Xbox games. We got the Outer Worlds. I didn't have this. That's the main reason why I picked that up. Alt History Collection. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Didn't have that one either. And then onto the GameCube games. So we got Star Fox Adventures. I know these aren't repro, so that's a good thing. We got Geist. And then we got Sky Odyssey for PlayStation 2. I don't have this, so that's why I picked that up. And then the N64 games. This one looks a little off too, but I'm not sure. It's GoldenEye 007. I don't like repros. I wish they didn't exist. Super Mario 64. This one looks legit. This is the one that looks a little off to me. Mario Party. It looks a little off, like the colors and stuff. I mean, it might just be me. I'm gonna definitely open it and hopefully it ends up being an original. I'll post a picture if it's not. And then Star Fox 64. In hindsight, I should have picked up the Mario Kart regardless of it being a repro or not because of the risk. I mean, if it's a true game, it's like $40, but I didn't want to risk it. And then we got Super Mario Sunshine for GameCube, and then we got Mario Party 7 also. So she was starting off at $5 a game, and then we ended up being at $65. So I thought that was a fair deal. Almost to the last sale, which I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be to take forever. But anyways, it's gonna be awesome. So we got another sale that I strolled up on. So they had a couple of DVDs. I did ask how much. He said 50 cents a piece, even the box sets. So I took the gamble with the box sets. We got Charmed, the complete second season, Charmed, the complete third season, Charmed, the complete first season, and Charmed, the complete fourth season. So I mean, the risk was four DVD sets for 50 cents a piece. So that's $2, not that big of a gamble, and if it ends up not working out, I just lost on $2. At the same sale, they had this Iron Man. I thought that was a really cool figure because of the shooting capability of it. So I did ask how much this was, and he said $1, so I took a risk on it as well. And at this other sale, I definitely know some of them have value, and I'm going to show you. So I picked up a bunch of plushes from this lady. She was saying $2 each plush, so I ended up picking those up. But let me start off with these plushes. So we got this guy, he's from Frozen, I forget his name, but I'll put the comp here. They're in overall good condition. I think this is Nala. Not sure 100%, or it might be from Lion King 3, I forget the daughter's name. We got Stitch, Lycan Rock, super awesome, I love this. That was an awesome plush. It's Scooby-Doo. Most of these other ones will be Pokemon. Olaf. Sylveon. That was a cool one. Of course, Pikachu. We got Glaceon. Flareon. And Charmander. So all those plushes were about $2 each. I know that's a little high, but they're more desirable plushes, especially the Pokemon. So I decided to take the risk on it. I think it ended up being about $20, $30. I did get some other stuff I'm gonna show you in a side panel right here. I'm not familiar with this other brand of stuff, so that was part of the $30 deal. And then also got these Converse. So these Converse were out there. She did say $1. They're a little dirty, but I'm sure I can clean them up and maybe flip them for maybe $20 or something like that. So the Converse sometimes hold their value. Last sale. So for the last sale, obviously it was a bunch of video games and pops and stuff. So I'm gonna start showing you what the lower end pops. There's at least 3 that are really good, and then the rest of them are okay. So as you know, I sell on eBay now for a living. So I do have to obviously find stuff to flip. So I took this opportunity to buy a lot of this stuff, and I did get one item that can pay for most of everything I spent today. But I'm probably gonna end up keeping it because I don't have that console. So without further ado, let me start with some Star Wars stuff that's right here. Don't know much of the values on these, so I'm gonna put the comps up for these right here. We got George Lucas. That was pretty cool. We got C-3PO figure. There was a bunch more Star Wars stuff, but the other people came and they took them all. Darth Vader, while I was busy with the pops and games. They are actually eyeing my stuff, but luckily the guy said that I was buying it, so they deterred from my stuff. Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I kind of went for the characters I knew a little bit about. I'm not really that familiar with Mandalorian or Star Wars. Clone Trooper. I did try to see some comps while I was there. Ahsoka Tano. Grief Karga. And then Din Duran. He was at first asking $3 a piece, and for the bigger ones, I think he was asking, yeah, he was asking a little more for the bigger ones. I think they were $5 or something. So he ended up counting everything at the end, and he came with the number. I'll tell you the number he came up with and then what we agreed on at the end. I did throw in this zombie survival kit lunchbox. Don't know how much this goes for, but I did throw that in the end. He didn't count it at the end, but I asked him if he would just throw it in, and he said yes. Okay, on to the pops. So we got these pops right here. I'll put the comps on any of the ones that are notable. I can't go through every single one because this video would be ridiculously long. But I'll go through the highlighted ones. So obviously the bigger ones have a little more value. That one's one of them. Here's another one, Roadhog. So we got Alien. I thought that one was pretty cool. Alien. Elizabeth from BioShock. Deku from My Hero. I'm surprised that one is not that valuable. Widowmaker. Endeavor from My Hero. Another one that I was surprised wasn't that valuable. And then McCree. Got these lower end ones. So these ones right here aren't that valuable. I did research most of the ones that I got, and these ones were lower, probably around the $6 to $7 range. All right, on to the more valuable pops. So this one right here is an exclusive. Most of them will be exclusive. That's how most of the time the more exclusive ones are the more valuable ones. Here's Azula. We got Tom Riddle. Rick Grimes. And then the three most valuable ones. Swooper. He had some of these cases on the less valuable ones, so I swapped them out and put them on the valuable ones. Zenyatta. This is a Blizzard exclusive. And then the last one was Mercy. And this is probably the more expensive one. I think it goes for like $75 to $80, so super awesome. Now onto the games. So before I continue, I just want to let you know, he was valuing the pops at $2 a piece. There was some I missed, like Mrs. Nesbit from Toy Story, and I think a couple other ones that the other people got. But for the most part, I got all the pops. And then the games, he was also valuing at $2 a piece. So if some of these aren't that great, I only pay $2 for them, so not that big of a deal. We got Rise, Son of Rome, Elder Scrolls, Evolve, The Evil Within, Gears of War, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Alan Wake, Rage, Red Dead Redemption, BioShock, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Asylum, LA Noire, a Seal GTA 5, this one's cool, Thrillville Off the Rails, Left 4 Dead, that one usually holds some value, Fallout New Vegas, The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, Thrillville, the original, Need for Speed Undercover, Alien Isolation, BioShock Double Pack, Gears of War 2, and I think this is the most valuable Xbox game he had, Fear. So all those games were $2 a piece, but as you know, I also found a console there, and the console is the Super Smash Bros. 3DS XL, and it's crazy how much he was valuing this at. He first said 10, but when he was tallying everything up, he said 5. And it's in very good condition. Nothing's really wrong with it. The reason he valued it so low is because the charger wasn't included, but as you know, I probably have one, and I do, so I'm going to charge this baby up, and then I'll probably end up keeping it because it's in such good condition. Normally I don't like keeping loose consoles like that for handhelds, I like having the box. And funny story is, he had told me that like 5-10 minutes before I got there, there was another 3DS, the gray one, with the box new, and it came with a couple games. I think it was Luigi's Mansion, Mario 3D Land, and some other game. There wasn't no crazy game or anything like that, but unfortunately I did miss out on that. But I did end up picking up this, and they left this, I don't know why. They're crazy for leaving it for $5 or $10. So this definitely made the deal for me. Amazing find. This whole community sale was pretty much a good, but this pop video game deal was the best, and I'm so glad I stumbled upon it. And they had this stuff out. It's what's crazy. Same with the N64 deal I showed you earlier. That was out, and then this was out too. Like, it's just crazy how this stuff was just sitting there in the community sale. I think it was like 8 a.m. and the community sale started at 7, and there was people there, like my competition, out like at 6 a.m. trying to get the stuff, and so was I. So it goes to show you that the work pays off, because I was out there at 5:30, 5 a.m. grinding, and had I not done that, I might have not stumbled on the sale and I might have missed it. So super awesome and amazing that I found this deal, and I'm super excited to add some of these things to my collection, especially that 3DS console. I'm gonna look out for a box now. That concludes the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at GrimsyRaider, where you can get updates on stuff like this before I post it on here. And we'll see what I find next. Thanks, guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and watch one of these videos right here. Maybe this one or this one. Thanks.